I just want to say this. There is no substitute for winning. We must win. We will win. Win is the name of the game.
Dallas Cowboys fans, let's get ready to rumble!
We got a job to do, and we're going to do it, baby!
I was traveling on Sunday, so the boys were watching the Cowboy game without me. And so for fun at halftime, they recorded this.
We are back. First ever, but we're still back. Halftime hustle. CJ and Colin.
Your boy CJ?
Yes, sir. We are here at halftime. Bears and Cowboys. It's Sunday. It's lovely. Why is the roof not open? These are all questions we have. I don't know if any are going to get answered, but let's talk about it. So far, Cowboys, it is 28-17. Not the score that I anticipated watching the first half and the beginning of the second half.
Yeah, weren't we up 28-7?
Yep. 28-7. A dominating performance by the offense. Everybody's looking good. I've been critical of the wide receivers this season thus far. Gallup played great. 88 came out to play. CD has a touchdown already.
Yeah, shout out to JW. He's been sniffing a lot today. I guess he had a cold or something like that.
Yeah, it's been slimy out there. It's been super slimy. No Nickelodeon. Shout out to the boy.
Shout out to Hey Arnold Rugrats.
Yep, all that.
The offense looked really, really good. It's been the Tony Pollard show.
Absolutely.
I think, though, 34, Davis. He is semi-jumping off that screen. We saw Turpin a little bit. CeeDee Lamb's been really good. Ferguson becoming CJ's new guy. And then a great block. Colin's the one who pointed out on the Prescott touchdown.
Yeah, the 8-yarder run-in by Dak. Schultz out there. We've been critical. And when we're critical, we have to give it up.
In the film room, we got to be honest.
Yeah, exactly. Looking really tight today.
One of the things that Colin and I talked about is last week on the recording, we talked about Cowboys 3 and out, punt, fumble. We saw on the screen it was touchdown. One of the things Colin noticed was field position.
Started on 25, on 31, on 25. It was a snapshot I saw, and I was like, wow, those are good drives that you put together. And I saw it was like 11 plays, 8 plays, and 6 plays. So they were getting better, too. They were getting more efficient with the offense, doing more with the offense. The wide receivers, CeeDee Lamb had one whole series. The tight ends had one whole series. The running backs, it was Pollard and Davis back and back, one whole series. Those series, they're changing up the offense. They're getting loose with it. That is what's going to propel them in the second half of the season.
And then dun. It is story of two halves. What really, in our minds, I believe, and I don't want to speak for you, Colin, but we're watching the game together. We've had, I think, 3 or 4 penalties, but that last penalty that we had that was a questionable roughing the passer call that neglected, I believe, an interception.
Yeah, we've had 2 penalties called. One on offense, one on defense. No, that's wrong.
I think we've got 3.
I think we have 3. Yeah, we have 3, but that last one was an interception by Diggs, was a take back, and that was at the end of the quarter. There was a chance. There was 23 seconds. We had all the timeouts. Definitely could have got a field goal out of it. Instead, we gave them a touchdown, and then
next play
gave it back to him and gave him a field goal. So
because then Prescott threw an interception on a highly contested ball in the middle. Justin Fields has impressed me so far. Yeah. I know that you mentioned something like that. We always knew he could run, but he's also kind of threaded the needle a little bit. I'm nervous that Jordan Lewis was out because he's out for the year, and now Anthony Brown. Saying that, though, right, people are hitting their dashboard or their phone. There were a couple passes that Fields could have made, so it could have been as close as it is. I guess now maybe we're just playing a little bit even.
Well, there were a couple passes where it was perfect defense from Brown, from a couple other players too. There were some very contested balls that would have been caught in years past. I feel like we've been watching those same passes go and it gets caught and it gets a first down or a touchdown or whatever it is. They were contested. That's why they got a field goal at the end of the game and not a touchdown.
Amen.
Because they were up there playing. I have to give a shout out to the defense.
That
and
is
the
one of
offense
the, and we'll talk about it this week on the recording.
Yeah.
That is one of the differences in this defense. Is you're right. It would have been touchdown, because when they allowed that penalty, the next play they scored a touchdown. We weren't even mad. Like, oh man, went back to it. One of the things that we pointed out during the game, Donovan Wilson leads the team in tackles. Colin, is it good? Donovan Wilson's a darn fine safety.
Yeah.
Some of the best safeties that we've had. Heath was okay, but Heath was nothing like this guy.
Yeah.
Colin Bernier, Mr. Colin Bernier, is it good when your safety leads the team in tackles?
I mean, it's kind of like coming over and seeing you. I appreciate you showering today. Smell nice.
I did.
You smell
I even
nice.
put on Axe
You look
body
nice.
spray.
Yeah. Yeah,
It was
the
my
Axe was a
mom's,
little bit
but-
too much. A little bit too much.
Well, it
Axe,
was
but
my
that's fine.
mom's, but
Yeah.
it's all good. It's
Shout
something.
out to the A.
What's up, A?
It's never a good thing, but you would rather somebody be active. I would rather somebody be active in the secondary, in the run game as well, than our linebackers be all over the place and our secondary is getting burned. Because that's what we had. Like, when that happens, it's usually a trade-off.
Yeah.
It usually comes up front, and it's a pass-heavy league. I mean, that's just what the NFL is in 2022. So safeties are going to have a lot more.
I understand. All right, well, we are about to get back into the game. We wanted to go ahead and just kind of test pilot a halftime show.
Shout out to Jesse Wayne for setting us up for success, giving us the vision.
No doubt. Please subscribe. Go ahead and follow Set Lesting Bruce. We are at Kayfabe CJ on Twitter. I want to give a couple shout outs. One to Dr. Michael Thurtwanger. Want to try and get a way for some of our friends to send in a recording maybe of what they're thinking. Not just we read it, but what is Dr. Thurwanger's prescription of the week? I know my boy Patrick, shout out to Patrick, CP's minute of the week. Whatever it is, if you guys have an opinion, you guys want to send it to us. I don't have the phone number mentioned like JW does, but we definitely want to
JW
hear.
will put it in.
The phone number Chris and Colin is talking about is our voicemail box. It is 469-249-2442. You can send an MP3 file to setlistingbruce@gmail.com. Now back to the boys.
And we want to hear from you guys. Shout out to all the listeners. Julio, Garza, Uncle Ralph, Sherry, Mike. I'm missing somebody real quick. My boy Junes, Michael Thurwanger. Who am I missing? My boy Bobby.
Hopefully we're missing a lot of people because a lot more people join.
Rusty Weatherly, RW.
R-Dub, what up, bruh?
We just wanted to give you guys a shout out. We really appreciate you guys listening to our recording. We have a lot of fun doing it, and it's really good to get your feedback. And we figured it'd be even fun, it'd be even better to get you guys involved. Please let us know how you guys like the feedback of halftime, and let's go Cowboys. Ciao.
Cowboys, Cowboys, Cowboys.
What's up, Junes?
Thank you very much.
We did it our way, baby! We did it! We did it! We did it!